Happy Diwali! In this video, we'll introduce perhaps the most popular Indian festival called Diwali, celebrated by more than 1 billion people around the world. What Christmas is to a Christian is what Diwali is to a Hindu. So let's get into the story behind the celebration. Diwali festival occurs in late October or early November. There are many mythological stories in Hinduism that are connected with the origin of Diwali, depending on where you grew up. For example, North India, where I grew up, people celebrate the return of Sri Rama and Sita to the city of Ayodhya after defeating this mighty demon called Ravana. In other states, Diwali marks the triumph of Lord Krishna over the demon Narakasur. In Bengal, another state in India, for example, prayers to this deity called Kali is famous. So picture hundreds of these clay lamps with ghee lit on this occasion by every household, meant to invite Lakshmi. Lakshmi is the goddess of prosperity, wealth. But all these stories of Diwali share a common theme of triumph of justice, symbolic victory of light over darkness, knowledge over ignorance, and good over evil. But unfortunately, in modern days, the spiritual significance of Diwali is getting lost or deprived from its true spirit. So Diwali has turned into a festival of pollution sometimes, of smoke and noise of firecrackers, exchanging expensive gifts, new clothes, variety of foods, etc. During Diwali, many people get injured due to the firecrackers, and sometimes, ironically, bursting the firecrackers with their deities' pictures on them. But enough of complaining. Let's instead focus on the deeper significance behind the celebration. Diwali, or sometimes called Deepavali, means row of lights. The reason why it's called the Festival of Lights. It holds a prime significance in Hindu religion with several dimensions to it, including religious, spiritual, social, culture, and psychological. But let's get into the true meaning of it. See, light represents knowledge, joy, and divinity, while darkness represents ignorance, sorrow, and evil. The outer expression of light is a brightly lit room which evokes the feeling of happiness and optimism, while a dark room makes you feel fearful and sad. The ancient sages talked about the inner light within us, which has the ability to give us happiness, health, and prosperity. But it also represents the divinity within each one of us. This inner light can dispel all the darkness in our lives. And this inner light has been referenced in all the ancient texts of the world. In Upanishads, for example, ancient Sanskrit Indian texts, we come across the words Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya, which means from darkness lead us into light. In Tibetan Buddhism, there is a famous mantra called Om Mani Padme Hum. The mantra translates into jewel. Jewel means light, lies within the self. Lotus is yourself. And in Bible, Psalm 18:28, it says, "The Lord will light my candle so that it shall shine full bright." See, there is evil and good within us. And by lighting up the good within us, we can dispel the evil within us. And once our inner light is lit, we get to spread this light within each and every one we come across. This is why people on Diwali have a central lamp surrounded by other lamps. First, the central lamp is lit, and then the central lamp is used to light all the other lamps. So, whatever religion you are identified with, or whatever part of the world you are in, let's celebrate this by going within and lighting our inner light. My name is Abhi, and I help you create the life by design. Namaste and peace. Happy Diwali.